Hi, welcome back. We are here, short break, and we're back with part two. Uh, we had a collect call in the middle of the night. All good.
Yes.
Um, and
There's a
uh,
slow effect that was messed up consequences out of the call.
yep.
My character instinct is to turn to polar bear mode and try to sniff it out and hold like go into defense mode. I just can't think
Oh my
of
god.
any giant. Well, I because I think a dinosaur would have been a little too heavy for the room.
I love how
Probably.
Rafiq's response was pin the polar bear.
Yep. Good. Good
My fault.
stuff. Good stuff. Cool.
I
So
can't
now,
really matter.
does anything else odd happen in the night?
No, I think we're good for tonight.
Okay.
I think we're good for tonight.
Okay.
What's everybody doing the next morning?
Um.
I think it's at that point Andrella's like, how the hell do we find the others?
If they're
Right.
where I think they are, they'll find us.
Oh, so we have to sit here and wait for them to show up? They didn't like this place.
No, we can go wherever. If they're with the blue serpents, they'll find us.
Oh, because the spies, right. Okay. That's fine. Let's have some breakfast and go to the market.
What do you typically eat for breakfast in human
Donuts.
lands?
Oh, it's
You
great.
can-
Rough bread, hard cheese,
Well,
water.
are we all meeting up for breakfast?
Yeah. Well, the three of us.
There's like fine pastries and stuff at this hotel.
Oh,
you
there
see
you
me
go.
like you see me like
Sure what I eat.
usually I kill and collect eggs.
hmm And they come out and Rafik goes to sit down, and then one of the like guards like kind of like grabs their shoulder and like motions them to a different table. They go sit down there.
No. I like to keep them close.
The guard who's an elven man says something mildly offensive in elven, um, something to the effect of like he basically calls you a freak. Like he says you're kinky for liking snakes or something like that.
And I say, "Good sir, are you assaulting my
Do you know
lady in
Elven?
the house?" Does it look like he's smart? Like I'm not gonna say like, is he giving the body language or something smirky?
No, he's just like talking to himself in elven.
Hmm.
And then so Rafik stands up and like comes and sits back down with you.
Yeah. I wanted to say something that's like, Elvin. If he gave off the body language, then yes.
It doesn't matter what they think of us here. We're passing through and they don't know who I am. So
But it's a knight's duty to defend your honor, my lady.
that's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Not necessary right now.
I've tried the princess thing before. It usually doesn't work out.
I'm sorry, what?
We all snap our head.
Smile.
What does it mean?
Care to elaborate, please?
Before I took my vows, I was a little was a little bit of a free spirit. I made friends with some influential people, and one thing led to another. I once overstayed a trip on a riverboat with a. I won't disclose what she was. For names have been changed to protect the innocent, which would be me.
Oh, come on. I must her.
I love that names have been
I don't
changed.
think you would know. I do not think you would know any of the nobles from the Sultanate. But
Okay. That's
I overstayed a trip on a riverboat by about 3 months, and then I was sent abroad.
huh.
Huh. Neat.
This sadly reminds Andrella of Atron.
What? It's a funny story.
It is.
You can just eat pastry.
Why do you look like you're sucking on lemon?
It's a lemon pastry.
Woo. They are the bestest.
I like them. They're a fun character for me to mess around with.
Great.
So, yeah, so they
Um,
eat their food.
And then we go to the
Cecilia, what are you doing?
Does this hideout have much by the way of like food, or is it just very basic, like around here food?
It's very basic around here food. They don't ship things in.
Darn
Like they do at the other place.
Okay, yeah. So I think we're just kind of
Or they have like this kind of food made with like your kind of flair or methods.
sure. Okay.
Like you're not going to be able to get good gyro here, but you might be able to get like chicken shawarma.
Yeah, or like a pastry maybe with like a mango thing instead of just pears or whatever.
Apples. Lots of apples here.
Yeah.
Lots of apples. A little bit of lemon.
Yeah. So I think just go
derp.
out there to like the food area. Cecilia's gonna try to get up early, go get some stuff, and bring it back to the room.
Okay.
So she comes back with like a tray, like a few glasses of like juice or whatever, and then some pastries and things.
So as you like go to open the door, you very clearly hear like shushing on the other side of the door.
Like knock with my foot because I'm holding a tray in both hands.
Come in.
Can you get the door?
Door slides open slowly.
Like push it with my foot and then come around. I got some breakfast for us.
Yeah. So you like
The hell am I walking in on?
you like walk in and like some of like Staba's like jet black hair is like in a clump on the floor, and she's just kind of sitting on the bed looking scared.
What? I look at Vanna.
You started it.
Can I not leave you two alone?
I just finished it.
Okay, take your juice in your.
I think I'm not sure if it's the alcohol. Or I'm enjoying this way too much.
I just received a message that Evie wanted to have a scene. No, do it. What's up?
No.
Well, finish this because now I got to think of how to kind of make it work.
Message me what you want to happen, and we'll make it work.
Okay.
So
I like come in and like shut the door behind me and like what happened? And tell me like adults, not 5-year-olds.
I think Vana like starts to speak, and then Sabe just says, "I told your girlfriend that I found her attractive, and that Cecilia has good taste." I
And
should
that was
know.
it?
And she told me that she was not comfortable with that, so I called her a prude, and then the fight started.
God, I wish I could have seen that fight on screen.
Okay.
Just Cleric and Rogue going at it. I tell us all this time.
One-armed cleric.
I look at Vanna. Anything else?
I'm gonna fix that eventually. I like her. She's sassy. They're both sassy. I like them both. NPCs. I wouldn't date them, but they're nice. In character.
I may have or may not have said some mean things about her. Um, to be fair, my people worship weird spider things, so we can't really talk.
Okay. Um.
She's got a mean left hook.
Yeah. Okay. Uh. She's technically our it. We have to get her south to stand trial and all of that. So please don't kill her. Saba,
Yes.
please don't provoke my girlfriend.
She looks like she's about to say something smirky, like smarty, and then Vana just kind of gives her like a death glare, and she just shuts up.
Eat your breakfast.
Goddamn children. Leaving room for words.
Hand them both a cup of juice and like the
What are
pastry
they fighting
thing.
over me? I don't know what to do.
It's kind of like one
pastries
time
and
when I
just-
was doing the funeral times, and I see my two nieces fighting. I'm like, I don't care who started it. You're gonna hug, and y'all gonna at like teenagers of a certain age group and be mature about this. Your mom's off doing stuff. Y'all need to love each other. Stop it. So they hugged, and I'm like, and also I got your Christmas gifts. Here you go.
Great. Okay.
Like I got because I got no wait, a minute, I got some books. I remember bringing them something. That's why I was over there when it was happening, and I'm like, what the? No, stop it.
Great.
No, my sister was at the hospital watching over our grandma at the time. That was what was happening.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, so I think
Well-
we'll probably eat our food and then get ready and head out, and then you can do the whatever Andrella stuff.
Yeah. And
I
Bill,
can't find a way to make it work. It's fine.
What were you trying to make happen?
I will find another time to make it happen.
What were you trying to make happen?
I will find another time to make it
Well,
happen.
AV, that's not what
No.
I'm asking.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
You gotta let it go.
I'll find another time to make it happen.
We'll worry about it later.
All right.
Okay,
What-
next scene.
What happens after y'all eat breakfast?
Okay, so we meet up somewhere. I guess to buy gear.
Yeah.
Do you
Echo,
meet
are
up
you
or
gonna
do you
help?
go like on?
I think Micah froze.
Oh no.
Ah!
Michael, come back. I'm
Michael!
sorry.
He did it.
Michael!
Micah, can you hear me? We need you to run this game for us.
Well, I mean, to be fair, well,
Oh.
no, we can't really
Ah.
run Rafiq. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
he's back. He's blinking again. Good.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Because you
What happened?
stopped, like you stopped when you was talking up here. I'm like, his lip is
Yeah.
not moving. Oh God,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna slow down.
Okay.
What
cool.
happens? What did I miss?
You froze for a
What
second.
did you say?
I didn't say anything. I was waiting for you two to explain what you were doing.
Oh, we're meeting.
That's what
up
your
at
question
the-
was?
Oh yeah, we're meeting up
Yeah.
at their.
Are you
our
meeting?
breakfast.
Are you meeting? Or are you going shopping first?
Well, so Rafiq said they'll find us. So I
Mhm.
guess, Echo, will you help me pick out armor?
Oh yeah. I kind of look to our favorite civilians. Like, there's probably a little bit. I thinking light dex armor, like, because I'm trying to size it's like, because I don't really normally wear armor until I became two in nature. That's when I stopped wearing armor. So it's like, it's been a
get her-
while.
Just get her good armor. It'll be fine. Come on. We'll
Okay.
go to the shop.
Okay. Can we afford breastplate? That's like 400 gold.
We'll look around.
We'll look around. Okay.
Yeah. So Patches is waiting when you leave.
Yeah, of course he is.
He like doffs his powdered wig that he's now wearing.
Hi.
Top of the morning.
Yes.
So I was just writing that to you. I'm going to be needing it back. I only got 6.
Will it be okay for him to walk around with us? in the city?
I mean, probably not.
Why not?
Yeah, because there's angels about that, like yous.
What does that have to do? Why?
They're coming here to resupply. They've been doing the business of wars in the desert for a month now, and they keep showing up here periodically, selling folks like him. That's what I always assumed you was doing was when you first got here,
Doing what?
selling him.
No. Why?
Cause it's part of the way they're funding their war effort.
What?
I mean, angels don't keep slaves, but they do keep servants and pendants. It's pretty common.
But you say they come through the city and then leave.
I mean, there's a load of them showed up last night.
Oh.
A bunch of the scary ones, you know?
Scary ones? The Solars?
They stay far the fuck away. They let the mortals do the fighting, like yous. They let the mortals do their fighting and the dying, and they just well,
Okay. All right. Well.
yeah, no, I'm talking about them there followings.
Who?
The followings.
I don't know who that is.
There's a whole bunch of them. They're like come here. Come here. I don't want to be saying this out loud.
Okay.
I guess I take a knee to listen to.
They're like Azuma. They piss the wrong people off. Right, they pissed off like the gods. And then what happens to them?
Oh, okay. I couldn't understand what word you were saying, Michael.
I know that was.
I know what you were saying out of character, but in character, I was like,
I knew that was kind of the point.
I know that's the point. That's why I was like, let me take a knee and listen. Like,
Oh.
they become foreigners, and the Azima promised to unfold any of them. They do the business of war against the T.
And this is the group of people that came in last night.
Yeah, about 8 of them.
Where?
I was in the town square. There was gonna have a rock bash.
Are they still there?
I mean, the executions are set to be. He like looks
Executions.
not at his wrist. He fumbles around for a pocket watch and pulls out a way too nice pocket watch.
Nice pocket watch.
That was in the wrong time. Hold on. And then he pulls out another one that's like slightly more crap. Okay, yeah. Oh, do you want it? 5 gold.
What executions?
Oh, I'll pay.
They're executing a bunch of Yonsei. Bunch of snakies.
Why?
These snakies are red snakies. Real mean ones.
I look it over. Does it work?
The pocket
Yeah,
watch.
it's a working pocket watch.
Okay. I'll give him 5 gold for it. There you go, sir.
Yeah, he just takes the 5 gold and shoves it down his shirt. You hear it like jingle into his undershirt. You see like little coins poking out at his waistline.
I turn to Rafik and I ask them, are you gonna go hide in the city the way Cecilia did? Are you able to walk around? Should we buy that thing for you to wear so that you're safe?
I defer to you.
Well, let's keep all our options open. I give the little gentleman 5 gold and I say, I'm buying that collar.
10 gold.
I give him 10 gold.
15 gold.
All right, you're done.
You see me just stare at him.
12 and 5 silver.
Goodbye.
You're taking the 10 gold. And she's just like,
Hey, holes up there. Hey,
Hmm.
Miss Angel, Miss. Gotta be real careful around these foreigns.
Why?
Fuckers. Mean fuckers.
Okay.
They say they are required to kill it. Actually, he doesn't do that. He does this. It snakies before they die. And then they get into heaven. They're crazy fuckers.
Okay.
He's careful with the foreigns.
Okay.
It.
Okay. Well, what time did he say that the executions were going to be?
About an hour.
In an hour?
Or not about an hour, like 4 hours from now, midday.
Okay. That's okay. So let's go
More
get some armor maybe in case stuff happens.
I happen to know the best armor maker in the city.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She owes me a favor. If you're friends of mine, you'll be friends of hers.
Oh, okay. Who is it?
Well, I got to introduce you. I'm a gentleman, like.
Uh-huh.
Or if you wanted to pay me like 10 gold, I could just give you her address.
So the markets are that direction, right, Echo?
yeah.
What we saw coming in? Okay. All right. Let's head
You're not
out.
going to get the best armor, there's. You want the real good shit? You
Like
got to
what?
follow. You got to follow patches.
All right, Patches. If you deliver, then I'll pay you some money.
Why were you? Why were you saying Michael?
No, I said Patches.
I thought you said Michael. I thought you were mad at me.
No, he said patches. I heard
I
patches.
said, all right, Patches, if you deliver, then I'll pay you some money.
Maybe I'll do more than deliver. Follow mice.
Okay.
So they walk over to like a donkey. It's like covered in like knickknacks, and they just like jump up on top of it, and they look down at its harness that is like tied to a post, and they just like take out like a machete and cut the rein, and then just yay it off into the distance. They're like, follow these.
Okay. I'm going to follow him.
So they're the entire time they're like regaling you of all the like weird stories they've picked up in their travels in Barrackshold. Most of these stories sound just a little bit too ridiculous to be real, but not so ridiculous that they might not have actually happened.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the bank there that the one-armed man came in and he robbed it using a knife tied to his stump.
True story, bro.
Yeah, it is. And I think Rafik is just humoring them at every turn.
See, Rafik is all
That's
right.
great. Rafik can do the humoring, and Angela could just be like, oh.
I just keep thinking of Justicar season on Mass Effect 2 when I think of Rafik.
Mm-hmm. There's some very Justicar-y qualities.
The big sister of the group.
Yeah. So you arrive at a
or should I say bigger sister? Because Cecilia is the big sister of the group.
So you arrive at Cecilia is the mom. Come on. Cecilia's Edie. I guess that makes Vaughn a Joker. So you arrive at a building. It looks like a blacksmith's forge, but the sign is like a like a kind of scandalously drawn elven woman leaning on a giant hammer.
Okay.
You see me kind of tilt my head.
Don't look at it for too long. You'll burn holes.
Needs more meat. Too
I
skinny.
think she's got all the meat she needs in all the right places.
Like built. Like muscle mass.
I know, but you like to eat meat, so.
Yeah, and so he
I do.
opens the door and he's like, Oni, I'm home. And then yeah, this huge when I say huge, I mean like buff huge elven woman runs over and like picks him up and like spins him around.
See, now if she was on the front, I would be more inclined to come in. Built. More meat.
Okay. Well, she's there, so why don't you go in, Echo?
Okay.
This, and she's like kisses his like she like moves his powdered wig out of the way and kisses his forehead, and she's like, this here. You could see him trying to remember her name. You see, is Cora, and she's the best. Ain't that right, sweetheart? And Cara, like big Russian accent. Yes, is perfectly correct, Peaches. What can Cara do for you?
I need some armor for first timer. I'm thinking
Do you want real armor or do you want first timer armor?
first timer. I'm thinking scale mail. It's beginner armor.
Yeah. Just who is it for?
You see me like in front of Andreas as I stepped aside and they see Andreas. Or Drella, my bad. I'm bad at pronouncing stuff. Blame it on the
How outwardly are you wearing wealth, Andrella?
I'm wearing the outfit that I put together in Icon so that I look like a scholar, but like a professor scholar. Like I probably have an amount of like there's embroidery on what I'm wearing, which indicates that there's care and money been put into it. But it's not like noble level because it was scrounged together from Icon.
Yeah. You go a couple of hours. We'll get something fitted.
Sure.
Excuse me, wrong accent. You've got a couple hours. I'll get something fitted.
Okay.
Yeah. I look at my new watch. It's like
I'm familiar with fitting things, so I'm gonna like start getting ready and take down like to my small clothes.
So yeah, she comes over and hands you like a big padded jack. It's like, put this on.
Okay.
So you put on like the gambeson, and then she like puts like a chain shirt over that, and then she like starts like making adjustments, but like on the fly. So she's like riveting things.
This is the weirdest fitting Andrella has ever been to.
Yeah, and she like, do you want to look good or do you want to work?
They can't both happen?
How much time do you have?
A couple, like before noon. What time was it, Patches? 1? The thing.
Hour after midday. Yeah.
Okay, 1 o'clock, before 1. Well, I can always come back for it. If needed.
You can't. You cannot rush art.
Oh, that's fine. I understand. But like, if you can get all the part done that you need me here for, and then I can come back for it when you're finished with the rest.
Absolutely. And she like keeps making adjustments. And it's going to take about 4 hours for her to do the fitting.
Oh, good God. Okay.
We'll be back for this.
Getting all the adjustments. And she's like, "Do you have any heraldry you want on armor?"
Yeah, actually. And I'm gonna like pull out a sketchbook with the emblem that she's created for herself on it. It's so Michael, remind me. We decided it was
Mountain
a
with a sword in front of it.
yeah, mountain with a sword in front of it.
Raven wings.
Yes. So that is the symbol.
I like. I like. May I take some creative liberties?
Sure. Well, I've been looking around. What does the other stuff that she makes look like?
It ranges from very utilitarian to very pretty.
Okay.
But I mean, okay, all of it's pretty. It ranges from pretty in a this will work very well sort of sense, like well crafted, to this is a piece of art sort of sense.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'm happy to let her take creative liberties.
Mhm. Looks good. And so it,
Um
for the armor is going to be um, 40 gold. For the adjustments, what is your budget?
budget.
What is your budget? How much
I
do
look
you
at
want
Echo.
how much do you
I'm
want
like,
to spend on adjustments?
how much did I spend?
You spent 40 gold so far, so
You spent 40 gold to get the armor.
Right, but how much
Without
did
any
the
of the fancy.
adjustments cost?
I'm telling you, I will do a certain amount of
I offer
I want
10
all the adjustments.
all the adjustments.
all the adjustments. That's what
Why
Liddy
are you
wants.
doing scale mail then?
It's
What? I don't
beginning.
understand. I look at Echo.
If you're going to spend real money on armor, spend real money on good armor.
It's to start her off. Get what I'm saying? Like we don't want her to ruin the good stuff for her first time. You know what I mean?
But she wants it fancy.
Uh, 10 gold worth of adjustments.
It's nothing.
What does that mean? What are the adjustments?
It seemed me like
Look, hey, I
okay.
don't. Hey, yo, hey. And she looks at him, John. She's like, "Listen, we don't often do this. I can tell you are a woman of class and a businesswoman, so we will live. You want to wear armor, right?
Uh-huh.
You want to wear armor that protects you, right?
Yeah.
You can get that from anyone. You don't have to talk to me. You like, eh. You can go to Joe Schmo out on the street corner and he'll give you a pair of scale mail. He pulled off some dead mercenary somewhere. It will protect you just fine. And
Yeah,
he'll
but
even
Patches said that he would bring us here because you'd give us the best.
exactly. You want the best? You get the best, whether you like it or not, and it costs money.
Okay. Echo, should I tell her who I am? Maybe that will help.
No,
It might help make it make
no.
sense.
My lady, please don't.
Look, here is the deal, miss. 600 gold. I will make you the finest suit of armor you have ever worn. The finest suit of armor you have ever worn.
And it'll be scale mail?
It will be better.
You see, I think my head's like, for 600 it would, but I don't. I'm looking at like, what's our budget? Do we have enough?
So out of character, Michael, I like the idea of scale mail because she has scales.
Mm-hmm.
So I at least want the aesthetic of scale mail.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Okay.
I was just going to give you half plate if you
Okay.
are willing to pay for it.
Well, so half plate gives me disadvantage on stealth checks. That's
So
the
do
reason I'm
scale
Scale
mail.
mail.
picking that.
Breastplate is the highest you can go without disadvantage.
No, scale mail has disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
If you want a chest plate,
I was looking at the
Breastplate is the one that doesn't give you.
what table?
the breastplate gives you breastplate is 400 and it doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
Oh, scale mail does. Okay. Yeah.
She was going to give you half plate.
Half plate is an AC of 15.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and then do you get any weird stuff for having that and using your magic and stuff?
No, not in 5e.
Half
But if you're
plate is still
proficient,
medium, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
medium
it's
armor,
just to
you're
be
fine.
proficient.
Heavy armor, you can't.
It's still medium. Yeah. Okay.
For 600 gold, finest suit of armor you've ever worn.
Hold on. I need to go back to the wagon.
I think I might be underselling.
yeah, you are.
How much is it?
It's usually 750.
For 800 gold. Finest
No,
suit
no, no,
of
no,
armor.
no, 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 no.
600 gold.
600.
Come on.
600.
Cause we still have to pay for adjustments, I think. Oh wait a minute, she's making it custom, so no adjustments. Never mind.
Yeah. If you get it half plate and you pay 800, it'll be pretty and it'll be functional.
Okay.
I'll even give you the pretty tag. NPCs will point out how pretty your armor is.
We do have that. We do have a decent amount of gold. So if you want that.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and agree. Okay, that sounds good. In your decision to take various artistic liberties, let me just maybe give you a hint that this is going to be worn by somebody. I mean, of a certain bloodline.
You see me like, oh
You
boy.
have dragon scales and silver hair, of course. Come on.
I don't know how much, I don't know. Vosenland has.
Look, I don't care how many 3 times removed bastard you are. I'll take care of it.
I'm not.
Okay, you see me reach into my bag and pull out 2 dragon scales, and I give her for example of design. Do you look over to what the dragon scales look like, Evie?
I do. Where'd you
They're-
get those?
Those are yours dragon scale that you've been scaling.
It's
I
not
make a
creepy.
sour face.
It's not creepy at all. I'll make it work. Do you want
No,
to
and I go,
want
no
to be
offense, that's
feared or
princess.
respected or both?
What?
Do you want to be feared or respected or both?
I don't usually need to make people afraid of me.
Okay, both. 800 gold.
You see me go back to the princess, like, to be fair, princess, I couldn't let y'all leave scales and stuff around the campsite or to figure out where we were.
Okay, that's
And I can't
but
destroy them.
still.
There's no way to really destroy dragon scales because they're like tough as hell.
I will mark 800 from our cart.
I did.
Oh, but never mind.
I already did.
Got it.
I
It's one of those things that,
Um,
remember, people who make armor out of dragon scale is tough as hell to get rid of.
Yeah.
I think she wants you to give her some of the other scales you have left, and she's going to try and find a way to destroy them because now she's
Alright.
curious.
Okay,
Do you need
and I throw her like a bag of them.
God.
Do you need? Are you can also buy a shield while you're here?
Yeah, I should probably get a shield.
Yeah. So she'll sell you a shield for 10 gold pieces.
And I say to the
Isn't that a nice
princess, you know, you could use that for
A
magical
nice shield,
component.
20 gold pieces.
10
Those could
gold
be
pieces?
used
20
as
gold pieces.
I can't hear you.
sorry.
20.
20 for a nice shield. Okay.
20 for a very nice shield.
Okay. And then, Smooth, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, to be fair, I burnt Cecilia scales. Those are easy to get rid of. As somewhere Cecilia sneezes.
Come back. She's like, come back in day and a half. Everything will be ready by then.
Oh. So tomorrow night
Well-
or the next day?
Tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening. Okay. Okay. We can do that.
Hour after dark.
Got it. Okay.
Cool. So it's about time for this execution.
What has
Cecilia.
Cecilia been doing?
Do you have plans?
Did we learn about this?
You probably hear people talking about it in the like breakfast area. You hear a woman, a blue serpent woman, speaking about it.
But don't kill each other. Stay right here. I get sit up, go over to the other ones. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry. You said there was there's an execution happening today.
Azimari shock troops captured a detachment of red serpent warriors alive. Don't know how, but they're planning to execute them as a show of force in the square today.
Are we planning to do anything about that?
Not she like tries to make an excuse and then she just shakes her head. They're already hunting us. 3 of our own died last week. It's getting harder and harder for us to live at the Mother's Den.
How many Azamar are here with them to do the execution?
Seven. That we know of. Some of the other organizations that operate in the shadows seem to think 8. No idea why.
Okay. Who's the who's like the head of this hideout?
Yeah, there's a man named Akuz is the leader of this hideout.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to find him.
Yeah, he's an older looking Yanti, about your father's age.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks like he's been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking over a map of the city when you arrive in his like office, which is like a small closet basically. It's all the space they can afford.
Sure. Like, Agent Akuz?
What is this?
Hello. I've heard about the execution that's supposed to happen today. I'm under the impression your group can't really act for risk of exposing yourselves.
I mean, unfortunately, and it pains me to admit this, it is not a well-kept secret that we operate in the city. And therefore, doing operations in the open is very dangerous.
Okay. So
I cannot risk the lives of my entire operation.
right.
Or for maybe 5 prisoners. Our intelligence is not complete.
You and your agents can't act, but my group aren't your agents. Do you think we'd be able to do anything?
Possibly. We know that there are at least 6 fallen Azimar being led by a highborn. And possibly another, but we cannot identify them.
All right.
Do you know how the angels are using the fallen.
What do you mean?
Fallen Azimar are different. Their bodies change.
Right. Yeah.
They're stronger.
I've come across some, but
The Solars are and Planetars are offering salvation and forgiveness to any fallen Azimar that dies in these lands. Fighting us. They are difficult to negotiate with and even harder to kill. Be careful. They will fight until they die.
all right. Thank you.
And Priestess.
Mhm.
He reaches under his desk and pulls something out. It's like a bottle. He just sets it on the counter, just in case.
Thank you. I'll pick it up and take it. What is it?
Poison.
Oh.
And it's not playing around. Poison.
Very good. Poison. I pop. Hmm?
It appears. Yeah, go.
I was gonna say I like pop it just to like take a sniff just to see if I recognize it.
Odorless, colorless. Um, um, Barely looks like it's in the bottle.
Oh,
Like it looks like it's full of gas, but you can like feel the liquid shifting.
sure.
Good poison.
Yeah, it's a very it's a very very potent poison that is made from Yalnal's a tree called Yalnal's talon. It's like a thorny bush that grows out in the desert, and it is said that wherever the black serpent slept, these bushes grew, and they are so incredibly toxic that like a small drop will easily kill a person, but it has to be ingested.
Got it. Great. Cool.
So you have to put it on arrow and just aim for the mouth of the Solar and be like, one shot, one kill.
Before this execution, I'd like to share everyone some buns I have baked.
And you also know that the blue serpents sometimes carry this, so that if they get captured,
Right. I
can
kind
deal
of
with that.
I kind of had an assumption. Cool. Great. I'll go back to my crew, I guess, and then
They have not been fighting.
that's good. I can leave them alone for 5 minutes. Well,
Progress.
alone in a cafeteria with other people. That's good.
In a food fight did not break out.
Progress. Exactly. Yeah, I go back to them and
So we're going to go stop an execution.
I don't know if we can.
We can try. We killed a Bodoc
Well, yeah, can we
and a Night Hag.
can we fight off it? If we just start a fight with some Azamar in the middle of the street, what's the?
I don't know what you want to do.
I mean, a great man of the West told me, "Don't start nothing, there'll be nothing." And the Celestials thought they'd start something. I could forgive the crows for killing my great 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 time 25 grandfather, but these Celestials, they're messing with my bros. Those snake people over there.
I want to stop them.
Then let's try.
Let's go find the others. And we will head out.
So, before we do break, I just want to make notation of one thing. When we're done with the fitting, Andrella strips down and puts on her gown.
Okay.
And then heads out to go find those.
I think Rafik grabs your wrist. Because we've had problems with religious differences in the past. It is my duty to try and save these people. Please let me try first.
Your way is going to get people killed. I try first.
What if your way gets people killed too?
Pull my wrist away. My way will either work or it won't.
I'm not going to be able to convince you to listen, am I?
You want to go in there and fight them.
I want to go in there and free people. Do not have to fight people to do that.
If you want to sneak around back and free people, then that's fine. I'm going to go talk to some people.
Very well.
Echo kind of looks between them. She is good at talking. I give her that.
Very well.
Plus, she's not going to go in alone if it goes sour.
I'm going to take off this collar now. Let me take it off. All right.
As I offer Rafik my hand, we're allies now.
Absolutely. I'm going to shake your hand. And then they, like, I'm guessing they carry their sword, like, wrapped in cloth so no one could know what it was. Because a giant sword kind of draw a lot of attention. So I think they start unspooling that. All right. Go to Rick.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to actually use the bathroom this time.
All right. We'll be back in just a few minutes. See you then.